Alright, hello everyone and welcome to Sinful Gaming. Just making sure the stream's all working nice and properly. Hope you're all doing well. Should be up. Seems to be getting through. Lovely. Cool. Just making sure myself. Cool, sounds like the sounds are all working properly. Awesome. So we're going to play through Warhammer Quest Silver Tower today. If you jump in the stream and you're there, say hello. Wish me the best of luck. I'm going to try and accomplish it with one hero. For those who don't know what Warhammer Quest Silver Tower is, it's an old Warhammer game that Games Workshop used to produce. Unfortunately, it's out of production now. It's very similar, I guess, to Blackstone Fortress and Hero Quest and Warhammer Quest of old. But I'm going to try and do a solo run with it. You can be played by itself, which is fantastic, so I'm all by my lonesome. So let's get to it. The first thing we've got to do is we've got to roll fate dice, which are 5 dice. And we're effectively not wanting doubles on these. We want as many different dice as possible. So we start by rolling them at the start of each turn. So we've got my Nomad Prince, who I'm using here. We see him a little better. Just give me a sec. Make sure I've got a nice camera angle for everyone. There we go. You guys can see him and everything he's fighting. Awesome. So let's get to it. So the first thing we do is we roll our fate dice. We've got 5 fate dice. Nothing bad happens, so I just take out any doubles and the rest of them go up here. So 1, 2, and 4. Lovely. We then roll my 4 personal dice for the Nomad Prince. And so we've got two 5s and a 6. That's pretty cool for me. Alright, the first thing we've got to do with any of these is explore. So we're just going to use the one that's over here. So normally you'd be locking dice if you had multiple players, but because I'm the last hero in the line, so none of it locks me. I guess before we do that, before I do the explore, we'll read through the little narrative blurb. And so the legend begins. In a vast and statue-lined chamber did the champions first come together. Whether by the dark designs of the gaunt summoner or the vagaries of fate and destiny, each champion descended the winding stairs to face one another across a sigil-edged floor. How each had come to this place was an epic tale in itself. Why each had come remained a secret known only to them. Yet it was clear that, for now, their paths were intertwined. It was then that the gaunt summoner's visage loomed above the champions in a blaze of an unearthly light. In a booming voice, the summoner revealed that, should the champions wish to win his boon, they would have to best his trials. Only in this way might they gather the fragments of the shattered amulet upon which his true name was inscribed. Do this, the gaunt summoner promised, and the champions would have whatever they desired. Fail, and they would become his prisoners forevermore. With this, the summoner faded from sight, leaving only his echoing laughter and a glowing portal leading on into the Silver Tower's labyrinth depths. And then we go to page 89 because we're starting a brand new trial. So the energies of the portal surged around the champions and propelled them down a twisting tunnel of light. Moments later, they stumbled from the portal's exit and into a strange new chamber. Regaining their composure, the champions squared their shoulders and steeled themselves against the dangers to come. Their first trial within the Silver Tower had begun. So as I mentioned, we're going to use the 1, and this allows me to explore the next room. At which point I gain a renown every time I explore a room, so I take myself around once. Explore the first room. So we've got Well-Gig Passage. Connect it up there. So only ever be 3 rooms, so if this doesn't look like there's much space, it'll be enough because there's only 3 rooms ever at once in this. So we roll on Encounter Table B. So Encounter Table B, D6, 4. Okay. 2 Karak Acolytes and D3 Blue Horrors. So D3 for the Blue Horrors for 2. So 2 and 2. And we place a portal as well on this. We place them as close to the portal as possible. Oops. Supposed to place one. Alrighty, so that's that done. Well, we're going to have to start killing some stuff, I think. So we've got a combat attack. Alrighty, so horrors and Karic acolytes. Let's see what we can do. So we've got. Let's start with my attacks. So we'll start with using the 2 for my Starlight Spear on this blue horror in front of me. Blue horrors have how many wounds? They've got a vigor of 2. So start trying to wound this first one. And we do, because we've got a 3, so it's going to be 1 damage onto the first blue horror. A skull next to him. And we'll try and go again with a Starlight Spear. And I'll do another wound to remove him and replace him with a brimstone. So gain a renown for killing him. And we'll go Starlight Spear into the other blue horror. Oops. That's going to be another wound, so we're going to put a wound on that blue horror over there now. And we'll go another Starlight Spear. Another one, so we're going to remove here the other blue horror and gain and put another brimstone down. And gain another renown. So, what are we going to do next? So we're going to use that. To make an... You know what? We're not going to use them. We're going to pass this turn. We're going to drop both our dice down by 1, so keeping a 4 and a 5 there. And then we're going to lend it over to the enemies. So, horrors on the behavior table. On a 4, blazing well, when each horror in the group moves so there are as many heroes in its chamber as possible, then each horror in the group attacks with pink fire. So they're both going to try and get into the chamber I am. Oh no, they're not. And they attack with pink fire, which is an area. So they're actually not going to do anything this turn because they're going to hit their own room. So it does nothing this turn for the horrors. Lucky for me. We're heading to Karic acolytes. Let's see what they can do. 1, draw their blood. Each acolyte moves towards the nearest hero, so he's going to jump down here. Then attacks with whichever weapon is in range. So they're both going to attack with sorcerous bolts. They need 3s to hit me. 1 hit. And I've got an armor save on the Nomad Prince of 5 up. So, which I saved. So got my 5 up save made. Awesome. And then roll a dice and add 1 for each wound they cause. On a 6 or more, set up a pink horror at the nearest portal. So on a 6, they're going to set up a pink horror. They don't. Woo! Good, because this is already getting a lot for my Nomad Prince. He's not that great in combat. If you're watching, sound out in the comments. Let me know if you guys like Silver Tower and if you'd like seeing me try to win a game by myself. There's not much else gaming-wise that I can do at the moment, really. But it's a bit of fun and thought I'd share it with everyone. Alrighty. So it's going to be my turn again, so which means I'm going to use my fate dice. So let's see what I get. This time, double 6s, so they go out. And double 2s as well, so there's a 4 that I get. So let's have a look and see what we do. So double sixes, unexpected, and double four. So double four puts down little birdie man. Puts down tweak as near as possible to me. And so now we rolled a double six, so we need to roll a D66 and consult the book. So D66 for 34. Yay, we're into Chamber 1 and I've got an unexpected event already. Some of these are good, some of these are bad, so we'll see how it goes. 34. Here the champions come across arcane runes, strange and unsettling these sigils were, crawling lazily across walls, floor and ceiling. Each crackled with the barely contained energies of raw sorcery, bathing the champions with an ever-shifting glare that seemed to seep into their very flesh. Each hero who has not yet had their turn this round puts a hero dice on one of the spaces on their hero card, showing a score of a 6. They do not know. Oh, cool. So I haven't had a turn this round, so I automatically get a 6. Cool. So I'm only rolling one of my dice. Cool. So, one thing I've got to look up on, I've just got to look up on how the ambush rules work in this one. I don't believe there are any in this. Oh no, here we go. Ambushes. As heroes progress through the Silver Tower, so respite is what we need to find the rules for. If there are no adversaries on the board at the start of this phase, the heroes can take a respite. Each player sets up the hero anywhere in the current chamber. And then roll a dice and add the number of skill cards that the heroes have between them. If the result is 9 or more, there's an ambush. Cool. So the ambush won't affect me for a little while. Just double checking all my stuff. So I roll my 1 dice. 4. So got that. We're going to use this first 4 here though. So we'll make a attack style spear attack against the closest brimstone. Cocked. Let's see how we go. Cool. He's going to get knocked off. I don't get renown for killing brimstones. We'll then use one of these to... Actually, we'll keep the 4 for now. I'm going to use my 5, and that's going to allow me to make a move, a lunging strike, which I can make a move and then a free attack. So I've got to make an agility check first, though. So 3 up, which I do. So I can move, claim tweak, and then attack the brimstone. So attacking the brimstone, of which removing him as well. Now to get tweak, so subtract 1. Yep. So I roll a dice, so 4. So I got a 4, and then if this dice is lower than my 4, of which it is, I get tweak for myself. So I've got him controlled for myself. I've got a little helper. So what does he do? Boon, discard tweak to reroll up to 2 dice after you make an action roll or destiny roll. Cool. So now I'm going to use my 6 to make another lunging strike. We're going to go into the twin hand weapon. So we're going to move, and we're going to make an attack. My Starlight Spear hits, so that's going to be a 1 point of damage on this Karak Acolyte, and they have a vigor of 3, so then I'm just going to use my last 2 attacks to try and take him out, which they both wound, so we're going to take him out, and that's going to give me a renown. So, just double checking something. Alrighty, so It's now the adversary's turn, so we're going to roll to see what the Karak Acolyte does on his behaviour table. 4, so there is no escape. Each Acolyte moves towards the nearest hero, then each Acolyte attacks the nearest hero with whichever weapon is in range. So he's got 2 attacks with his Cursed Blade, so he needs 4s to hit. He doesn't hit with anything, so lucky me. Which means it's going to be back to my turn. So we'll roll our fate dice again. Double 3s this time. Double 3s is going to put the book. And that, what is his name? His name is Blot. So, I'm going to roll my action, my ability dice. Don't actually need to change any M at the moment. So, we're just going to go for 1, 2, 3, 4. We're going to try and put all, we'll try and put the first 4 into him, which we're going to do 3 points of damage, which means we need to put 1 more into him to kill him. Nope, another 1. Yes, so now we kill him. And we just spend 5 dice to kill him, gain a renown. And that's the turn. So then we'll just use the last one and we'll move on top of him. So I roll a 6 and I roll a 5. So that means I get him as well. I believe you can only carry one of these dudes at a time though. So 35, just gotta double check. Cool, you can have as many familiars as you want. That's cool. And I believe you can search in this one as well. Just double checking we can do all the things I think I can. Nope, there is no searching in this one. Alright, so I can search. Cool, so we're going to do a respite, which means I can set myself up here, and which means I can do a search. So on a 4+, I get a treasure card, of which I do, so just double check, I'm pretty sure they are the treasure cards there. Yeah, it is the purplest treasure before I pick up the wrong one. So what have I got? I've got Trickster's Brew. Discard this card during your turn to either stun an adversary in your hero's chamber, change the result of a dice you just made to another result of your choice, or switch your renown marker with that belonging to another player. Cool. So we're going to start again. So 1 and 2 there. Triple 4s, so 4 gives me another tweak on the battlefield. I've already got him, so it does nothing. Alrighty, well, we're now going to roll my hero dice. Cool, that's a nice roll. 2 4s, a 5 and a 6. And we're going to explore the next chamber. So we draw the librarian. Now read passage 76. As the great golden portal swung wide, beyond was revealed a library that seemed stolen from some madman's dreaming. No ordered repository of lore was this, but a scattering of crumpled scrolls and forbidden tomes that ran riot in impossible profusion. At the champion's exclamations, the air grew thick and billowed with a smoke within which myriad colours shone bright. From that fume stepped the demonic librarian of that strange chamber, one digit laid upon his rubbery lips in a mocking appeal for silence. Set up a pink horror as close to the centre of the chamber as possible. This is the librarian. So, bammo. That's Mr. Librarian. Alrighty. Let's get... sure. So, talking about the librarian, he acts the same as any other pink horrors. You don't need to make a separate roll on the behaviour table. Add 1 to the damage value of each of his weapons, and he has 8 vigour instead of 4. So this is like a little mini boss fight. Cool. Alright, so we'll move. So I've got a movement or we'll go with a hunting hawk first. So we'll make an attack with the hunting hawk. So it needs a 2 to hit, but we're looking for 6s because then it becomes damage 2. So it does 1 point of damage to him so far. We'll use another hunting hawk. That wounds as well, so we're going to pop another wound on him for 2. We use a third hunting hawk. Last one I can. That does nothing. Right, so we're then going to use the 6 to allow me to do lunging strike, which means I can move up and attack for free. So on 3, do another wound. Nope. And then we might as well use my last 2 dice, the fate dice, to try and do some more wounds, which we do another 2. So he's going to have 4 damage on him. Half killed him, but he's going to get to act now. So 3. Each horror in the group, so he's going to use pink fire, so which means he hits on a 3. He hits, and I now need to save it. So I've got a 5 up. I don't, and it means I'm going to take 2 wounds. So let's roll for some fate dice. Please be kind to me. Double 3s, we'll take that. 4, 5, 6, we'll take that. And double 3s bring about blot. Where have I put my other blot? There he is. So which means discard blot. Heroes cannot use skill cards. I don't have any skill cards, so that's all good. And now I'm going to roll my hero dice. I've only got 2 to roll. 4 and a 5, good. If you're watching, chuck in and say hello. Seeing how well I can do in this. And so, well, we'll just start with those 2. We're actually going to have to heal 2 wounds because if I don't, I could die if it gets one of the attacks off. So we'll heal my 2 wounds with those, but then we'll attack 3 times with the Starlight Spear. And only doing 1 point of damage out of 3 attacks, so still got 3 to go. So it's going to be his turn to go now. So we'll see what he does. And I am lucky because he's just going to do blue fire, which is the one I didn't want. So each round the group attempts to move and attacks the nearest hero with blue fire or with its flickering blade. So he's going to use his flickering blade, so I'm sort of lucky there. Oh no, not really, it's got 2 dice. So they hit on, oh wow, ouch! They hit on 2s. He hits with both, so 5 up. I saved 1 and I'm going to top 2 wounds. Oh dear. So, what can I use him for? So, roll fate dice. Alright, we're going to discard the Trickster's Brew. And allow me to reroll 2 of these because I roll triple 5s and I need as many dice as possible. And that turns into triple 4s. God damn it. So 4s go away. 4s bring out Tweak. And what is he doing? Subtract 1 from attack rolls. Ah, yuck. So maybe I need 4s. Alright. So 3 and a 6. I'm going to have to use the 2 3s to heal. Okay, this solo run is a lot harder than I thought it would. And then we're going to try and put as much damage onto the dude as possible. So I got 1, another wound through. Taken 6. Time to see what he does now. So 4. He's going to use pink fire, which is good. So 3s to hit. He doesn't hit this round. Good, good. That's probably let me get him. So now we get it. Now we get the whole none are removed. So no dice removed now. Then we're going to roll my... Alright, now we're going to get the librarian. And we'll just go 2 at a time for my attacks. Nothing there. Oh dear, because I need 4s, so got 1. So need to get one of these through on a 4. No, 1 down. No, oh dear, I've got 3 left. Come on. Got him. So we're going to slay the librarian. I believe we gained D3 renown if I remember. No, I'm just getting renown for him. We're passage 59 when he is slain, so. There came a sound of wet and monstrous ripping as the librarian tore bodily in two. Where once stood a grey pink fleshed being now stood. 2 smaller blue simulacra took its place, grubbing in great indignation. For all their bluster, these beings feared the champions and told them a precious secret, an ancient incantation that would steal the blinding light of sorcery for a time. Even as the champions puzzled over the sliver of law, the daemons vanished, returning to the shimmering smoke whence they came. The room-marked player takes the exploration card titled The Librarian until the end of this trial. Its purpose will become apparent later. Cool. So I take this for now. Alrighty. We're going to use a respite so I can... And they will disappear when I do a respite. So on a 4, we get a treasure. Nope, no treasure this time. Alright, so we're going to remove this because we're going to explore the next chamber, which means the oldest chamber goes. Alrighty, so we'll roll our fate dice. Double threes and 1, 2, 4. Double threes mean blocks comes back. And draw our next card. Perilous Footing. Roll on encounter table B. 3. 1 Karak Acolyte per player and 1 blue horror. So a Karak Acolyte and a blue horror. It was more treacherous than walking the shifting sands. Coins and detritus spiraled away in rattling showers with every step. Each time a hero moves in this space in the chamber, they must reduce the score of their lowest hero dice by 1. Okay, so roll 4 dice. So I'm going to spend a 3. I'm going to spend the 1 to move. And which means I'm moving in the chamber, so one of my 3s becomes a 2. And go. Alrighty. Actually, no. No, we're not going to spend. We'll reduce dice, but we're actually going to put that 1 back because we're going to use lunging strike, so we can move and attack. So, not in the same chamber, so we're going to get the blue horror. And then we'll attack with a 1. Nope. We'll attack with a 2. Nope. We'll attack with the 2. Yes, so now we killed the blue horror. Brimstone comes, we get a renown. And we'll attack him and kill the brimstone. We're then going to send 2 hawks into the Karak Acolyte behind. Which are going to do 2 points of damage to him. And we'll now roll to see what he does. Karak Acolyte, 4. There is no escape, so he moves forward and attacks. So he's got 2 attacks with his Cursed Blade, needing 4s to hit. Nothing. Cool, which means I'm going to get my next go. Double 6s and double 1s, ouch. So that means we're going to have 2 mysterious events happen. Not what I wanted. So D66, let's go for the first one. 65, so this is the first one because I've got 2 of these to roll up. The shadows thereabouts seemed to stir and shift as though possessed of a life of their own. Within their depths moved a fell and ancient presence. In a voice innocent and sweet, it whispers carried to the champion's ears promises of power for a price. So this one, 65, won't actually go in a single player one, so we'll skip it and go to 22. Terrible avian shrieks spill the still air, the hunting cry of creatures twisted irredeemably by the will of Zinch. Barely did the champions have time to ready their weapons before the strange beings were upon them, all clacking beaks and whistling silvered blades. Set up 1 Zangor per player as close as possible to the nearest unexplored exit. So Zangor jumps down. Ugh, yuck. Alrighty. Alright. legs for a sec. So, let's see what we can do here. We're now going to roll my hero dice and see how we can go. Don't forget, if you're in the chat, to say hi. Let us know what character you'd like to see face the trials eventually. I mean, if we get through it, if I die with the Nomad Prince, or we get through it, or we'll see what happens. So my hero dice. Alright, so we're going to use my 2 lowest dice here. Try and get rid of this Cara calculator in front of me. Get 1, so I'm going to need to use another. Nope, and another. Nope, and my last dice. Yes. So we're going to kill him, but have done nothing to that Zangor there. And we gain renown. So we're now going to see what the Zangor does. This is the first time we've had a Zangor out on the table at the moment. So, let's see what he does. 1. Blood Feast. Each Zangor moves towards the most wounded hero it can. Then each Zangor attacks with its Savage Blade. So he's just going to jump up here and attack with his Savage Blade. So he's got 2 attacks, needing 3s to hit me. Hits with both, so I need 5 ups. Saved 1, but take 2 wounds. Ouch. So, Blood Hunger. Each time a Zangor inflicts a wound on a hero, it immediately attacks the same hero with its vicious beak. So, it gets on a 4+, it doesn't have a wound, which it does, and I fail my arm save, so I'm going to take another wound. Taking 3 wounds. Alrighty. You're not looking good. So fate dice. Double 3s. 1, 5, 6. We can take that. Double 3s bring about blots. That's not good. So he just blot makes me worse at attacking. So now I roll my 1 hero dice. I'm going to get 2. So I'm going to have to heal all 3 of my wounds, I reckon. And then attack once. Actually, we're going to move and attack, so we've jumped on there and pass my agility check as well, which I do. Move there, get rid of blot. And we're going to actually claim blot, so we've got both blots now. And put a wound on the Zangor. So then see what he's going to do back. 4, Bestial Charge. So he's going to attack with his Savage Blade again. 3s. Hits with both again. 5s. Save 1, don't save 1. So 2 wounds again. And he's going to attack with his Vicious Beak. Which he fails to hit with this time. Cool. Better. Not quite so many wounds on me. So we'll go for the Fate Dice again. Double 2s. Oops. Double 2s, so can't use treasure cards while Pug's in the chamber. Bring about little moon-faced dude Pug. Alrighty, and we roll my 2 hero dice. So we're going to use 1 to heal. I'm going to attack with these 2. They're both going to do damage, so he's going to go to 3 wounds taken. I don't wound with the next one, so which means I'm going to heal another wound. So, oh dear, I could have left myself open to dying with the Nomad Prince here. They've still got 2 wounds left. Alright, Zangor, see what he does. 6, so challenge the mighty each Zangor. And he's just going to attack again. So Hits with both. Need to save one of them. Saved one, failed another. And then he's going to attack with his beak and misses, thank God. This is not quite as easy as I thought it would be. It's quite difficult with a single hero. It's fun, but yeah, it's challenging. So 1, 2, triple fours. Fours bring out. Tweak, don't want him. So it's only a 1 and 2 I got as well. So roll the dice. 4. Roll to see if I can do a damage. I do. So it puts him on 1 left. Do I take the risk? Yeah, we're gonna try. Oh, no, because I got -1. Right, I'm gonna have to go for it and then hope. No. Oh dear. I might die. Oh dear, this is terrible. That was a bad mistake. So he's got. All right. Well, this is going great. I might actually die with the Nomad Prince. So we're gonna roll to see what he does, and he's he's gonna attack. So 3s need to roll terribly. No, they both go through. I need to save both of these. I don't save either. I take all my. Pretty sure I'm incapacitated and I die. And yeah, that means I'm going to get taken off. All heroes are grievously wounded, and I'm going to lose. Yeah, I just lost the game. That was a lot of fun, but I lost. Oh dear, that was fun. Yeah, well, that's that. Hope you guys enjoyed this. It was a bit of fun. I've got to think of better ways to potentially do it and stuff, but if you're watching, shout out in the comments, because it'd be cool to see what you guys think of this. If you'd like to see more of him, if you'd like to see me try it with other heroes, maybe something a bit better than the Nomad Prince. He's not particularly great, but yeah, he just died. He got killed by a Zangor. Like I got past like 1 boss fight on the Librarian, and then a Zangor just popped up out of nowhere and killed me. It wasn't even a random. It was a random encounter. Like a random Zangor pops up and kills me. Well, that's it. I'm going to end the stream here because I'm dead. Hope you guys enjoyed. It was a lot of fun. I'll probably do a couple more of these. They're fun. Might try with a different character. But catch us later. Ciao for now. Don't forget to like the video and subscribe to the channel.